Hi everybody, I'm Coach Ali and this is Steph. Welcome to Gain's Home Dumbbell Workout Series 2. Now during Gain Series 1 we covered the 80 foundational home dumbbell exercises and we trained in 12 reps, 3 sets format. In this series we're going to dig a little bit deeper and combine short isotonic sets with its isometric equivalent to really get those muscles pumping.
We want to be able to help everybody with access to dumbbells in the simplest way possible. So in this series, we'll alternate between training your left side and your right side when unilateral exercises are required. We'll work dual sets of 45 seconds. This will be made up of 30 seconds isotonic repetitions immediately followed by 15 seconds of an isometric set.
Let's get through each complex set twice before moving on to the next exercise. If you like, you can drop your weight between the first and the second round. We'll tell you what weight we're using as a guide, but remember to be smart about your choice of weight and let's mitigate any potential for injury.
Now, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you do so that you can keep up with our weekly uploads.
Before we get started, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank our channel members. Your support of our channel enables us to produce these workouts for you, and we're grateful for your support. If you're interested in becoming a channel member and getting access to all the workouts in this series, then be sure to hit that join icon. Channel membership starts from only $3 a month, and it gives you full access to us. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get started with Gain Series 2, the next level in your home dumbbell workouts. The isotonic exercise in this superset is a traditional calves raise. You can see both of our feet are at shoulder width, toes are parallel, and we're lifting all the way to the ball of the foot and trying to get as high as we can. I'm using some dumbbells, but Steph's using her body weight only. The isometric exercise is a difficult one to balance. We're going to go to the ball of the foot, get as high as we can, and we'll maintain that tall position for the 15 seconds duration. You're going to get really good flexion in your calves and in your soleus beneath as well. Your isotonic exercise is a squat into calves raise. You can see we're doing these with parallel feet at shoulder width. We're making sure we're getting nice and deep into that squat and then lifting up, going into the calves raise by getting right up onto the ball of the foot. I'm using a couple of heavy dumbbells and Steph's doing it simply with her own body weight. Your isometric exercise is just holding the top of the calves raise still. Try to balance out and maintain it for 15 seconds. Your isotonic exercise is a single-sided calves raise. You can see we're using our left feet and we're using our right arm to get a little bit of wall support to maintain our posture and keep our balance. I'm using one heavy dumbbell. You can see I'm holding that by my side and then just trying to really lift up. And Steph's using her body weight only. You can wrap the foot that you're not using behind your active leg and it'll stay out of the way and it'll just help you complete your sets. For the isometric exercise, let's go to the top and again, just hold it there for 15 seconds. All right, now let's turn over, get our wall support from our left side and work on our right calves raise this time. Make sure there's no driving of the hips back and forth. Make sure you're just going up and down. Try and maximize your range of movement if you can. Go all the way up to the top of the ball of the foot and drop back down with your heels grounded. For your isometric exercise, stand nice and tall on the ball of your foot as we did with the other side, and let's maintain it for 15 seconds. This exercise is a ball of foot sumo squat. So you can see we're taking that sumo stance by going nice and wide with our feet and our toes pointing up 45 degrees. Then we lift onto the ball of the foot and we stay on the ball of the foot for the duration of the set. So try to keep your balance and don't let your heels touch the ground. For your isometric exercise, let's go into the low position of that ball of foot sumo squat and let's hold it there for 15 seconds. You can see I'm using a dumbbell and I've got that goblet hold going, and Steph's using her body weight only. The isotonic exercise is a plie or a ballet calves raise. You can see the heels are together and the toes are pointing out 45 degrees. And then we're lifting all the way up to the ball of the foot, putting a little pause at the top and then working our way back down as well. Make sure you stay nice and steady and make sure there's no hips movement. You can see I've got some heavy dumbbells in my hand and Steph's just using her body weight. So you can do whichever one works for you. For the isometric exercise, we'll go to the top, get right onto the ball of our feet and maintain our position for 15 seconds. This is an interesting exercise. We're working a calves raise with one foot from a wall sit. So make sure you get some support from a wall or something solid behind you. Work your way down until your thigh is horizontal, and then we'll start to work those calves raises on one leg only. I'm using a heavy dumbbell on the active leg, and Steph's doing body weight only. This exercise is particularly hard because your quadriceps are active the whole time as well. All right, now we've changed sides and we're working the calves raise with the opposite leg. So we're using our left leg to work those calves raises this time. Make sure you're nice and low on your wall sit. Your thigh has to be horizontal with the floor. Make sure that you're pushing your lower back into the wall so that you've got a nice neutral spine. And let's work those calves raises up and down. For your isometric exercise, maintain your position. Lift onto the ball of foot with your active leg and just hold it there for 15 seconds. Do your best with it. Your isotonic exercise is a right split squat. So this is essentially a lunge with static feet. Make sure that your stance is lengthy enough to keep your front shin bone vertical, and focus on dropping your back knee to the floor and then getting up to a position until your back leg is straight. Maintain your vertical upper body and then drop down into your isometric low position of the very same exercise. Your muscles are contracted in this position, so you're gonna have a hard time with it, but let's try to hold it for 15 seconds. All right, now let's turn to the other side and work some left split squats. Again, make sure that you're looking for that lengthy stance. We don't want your front knee moving back and forth too much. We want to try and keep it as still as you can keep it. The pressure should be on your quadriceps in the front leg and your glutes in the back leg. Try not to lean forward. Make sure you maintain your posture. And then again, let's drop into your isometric hold at the low position of the same exercise. You'll notice a goblet hold of the dumbbell. So this is going to make it pretty easy to hold, and it's great for helping balance your upper body. The isotonic exercise is a standing prance. This is relatively easy, so I'm holding on to a heavy dumbbell. So you're transitioning your weight from the ball of your foot to the opposite leg, so try to keep it on the active leg the whole time. Try to also disallow your hips from moving back and forth, and as one foot lifts, the other one drops down. For the isometric exercise, let's go to the top of a calves raise, standing right there, and try to maintain your balance and hold your position. Keep looking in front of you and maintain your posture. And again, with or without a dumbbell, it's up to you.
Well done for completing today's Gains home dumbbell workout and progressing through this series. If you enjoyed your workout with us, then please give us a thumbs up and let us know how you did today. We love hearing from you and are always interested in your feedback.
If you're done working out for today, then you should move on to cool down stretching with our physio Daphne. There's a link of her stretching playlist at the end of this video, so be sure to check it out. We look forward to bringing you another Gains home dumbbell workout shortly. Take care of yourselves and each other.